Good morning and welcome to MightyOxTrading. Happy Tuesday. I hope everyone's had a great night, ready for a great day. Hi, I'm Matt, and hi, Jake. Good to see you. You know what? I forgot to do my market overnight stuff. Well, we'll do it together. So, ES rose, dipped, rising again. Our low on ES, 7,002. Our high, 7,027. That's 25 points in range. And Q low, 866. High, got it back above 26,000 at 0.27. You know, Early morning math, not my thing. About 160 points in range if my math is right. If it isn't, well, not that big of a deal. Copper rising up. Metals have all been rising. I see metals rising. And looks like I got 400 ticks in range. Ultra Bond falling hard yesterday. And that's less than half a point in range, so there's not moving. Gold rebounding, trying to get back to 5,000. Looks like we have an amazing almost 300 points in range there in gold. Used to be gold had like 50 to 60 points in range for an entire day. Crude oil, big bounce after bottoming at about 61.12. There's my other yellow line. Natural gas heading up as well. And we have about 140 ticks in range there. Bitcoin back up to 78K, but still not lighting the world on fire by any means. So that's where we sit standing, whatever body posture you're choosing to take on this beautiful Tuesday morning. No news today besides a couple of Fed speakers. You know, gold's kind of sideways, NQ coming down a little bit, but we've definitely seen the markets kind of calm down. ATR on the 5-minute chart for gold's down to 12, and I say down to 12. We've seen it as high as like 40. So gold rising a bit. It's a good one, Paul. Good one. Good morning. Oh, there's a nice pop on NQ. Hey, JJR, how are you today? Hey, sire. Good to see you. How you doing, Jake? Keep trying to reclaim 26,000 here. I mean, right now everything's looking long, sire. But I don't personally. I try not to have any type of a bias. I just try to play what the next candle shows me. How far back are you going on your back testing, Jake? Or how many different things are you testing? Yeah, we should see some lots of volatility from that JJR. Just don't give yourself paralysis by analysis there, Jake. Getting too much can make you just question everything and think you can never find a so-called perfect strategy. At least that's my opinion. And Q does reclaim 26,000. I've been where you've been at, Jake, and trying to solve for every possible variable, and then you know when I started looking at the charts, I would just doubt every setup because, well, this didn't work here and that didn't work there. And then, they really, most of the time things would work, but I didn't take them or. Yeah, I totally forgot about their earnings and uh, I did kind of wonder why we were so positive. Although we were positive most of the day yesterday. Yeah, I mean, it's hard to believe Friday everyone thought the sky was falling and we were gonna start crashing down, and now here we are back flirting with 26,000. Gold with a purple candle there, big one though. Blue on the NQ. No news besides a couple of Fed speakers. I'm at. I have, I have a with trend and with momentum strategy, and I have a reversal strategy. And if you see my blues and purples on my chart, they're a big part of my strategy. Hey, Bison, how you doing? I trade NQ and I trade gold. Although everything on gold is micro at this point. I will occasionally take a YM trade, and every now and then I'll take an ES trade. But I find ES and NQ tend to ride together most of the time. Not always, but most of the time. So I feel like if I'm seeing a setup on ES, it's probably the same setup on NQ, and NQ usually provides the larger possible dollar value. All right, Jake. Um, so that's based on the RSI you see down below. When the RSI line separates from the signal line more than 15, it gives me a bell, and it often indicates a reversal. So let's look here at gold. Like here, we got the bell, and this green candle would have been a good play. We got the bells, and this blue candle would have been a good play. Here we got the bells. This first red candle would have been a good play. So I'm thinking about this purple one right now. We're gonna let that play out and see what happens. See if it would have been a good play. Same here. It's also a good way to maybe, know when to get out, but I haven't really tried that one yet. But you see the bells, nice bounce up. Then we got the bell here, which was having a great out. Got a purple candle here, small pullback, and it kind of chopped, but it went down. So if you had taken this and wanted to go, I would never do that, but that could have led to more. Here, you got your bells and then your first red candle. This one did not work, but it did work once it came out of the blue for a small win. Same here, up, bells, down. Here's one that, yes and no, it didn't work. Came down to the 9 and bounced. So that's how that works. It works from everything I've seen. It works more often than not. I used to have it set at when the RSI was 25 or more apart, but and then I started noticing 15 was a better one. Though now oftentimes when I get that, I'll just want to take a trade down to the 9. And you can see that's why I did not take this one right here on gold, because it was already at the 9. And the RSI showing that we're kind of wanting to continue to up, so I stayed out of it. So you see the move down here on NQ. Again, it touched 26,000, and again couldn't continue. So 26,000 might be a barrier. Yeah. Yes, it is. What's it called? Funded Trading Plus? Oh, I don't see ads. Hey, Ron. Oh, they're Forex, not futures. I know some about it. Well, do you have a particular question? and Q comes right back up. Uh, Basically, it's no DOL in the funded part. No consistency. You need 5 days of 100. Well, if it's a 50K, 5 days of 150. 5 days to pay out. There's a scaling plan, and after 6 payouts, you get moved to live. Gold's still heading up. I think gold wants 5,000. I mean, I think most of it, I mean, I don't think it's much different than any of the others. Oh, I closed down Edge because it was eating resources, and I didn't realize it also closed down Facebook. Hey, John. Hey, Moxie. All right, we're still chopping around the NQ. Looks like we might be getting a purple candle here on gold. We'll see. And we'll get one on NQ, but I don't like that one as much. I copy trade most of the time. Like right now, I'm copying 5. I should change that to 6. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, copy trading is definitely a double-edged sword. When you take a good trade, it feels great. When you take a bad trade, it feels horrible. I hear the train a-coming. Rolling around the bend. Gonna take this gold trade on a micro. If it holds here at the purple, it's a little bit risky because the RSI says it still has some room to move up, possibly. But risk is my middle name. It's retreating here right before the end of this candle. A little bit.
Order submitted.
Short. Yep, okay, you guys see the trade. What target do I want? The 9 EMA is sitting at 53. So it'll only be a 4 point win, but what's where we're going to put our target? Which is a terrible risk to reward based on where the stop is. And it's going to stop me. I had a feeling this wasn't a good one. And Q here is laughing at me, says I should have you should have taken me. You should have taken me. And Q would have been a nice win there. Would have given me 10 points. Yep, stopped out. So that sucked. RSI kind of told me that that was possibly going to be a bad trade. That was a blue candle, but it was in the blue shaded area, so I didn't trust it. We'll see if that was a mistake. On gold. We're about 15 minutes to the top of the hour. At the top for topped 9 points there. I could have got something there, but we'll wait. I feel like today would have been a better day to be on. Well, no. I was gonna say it might have been a better day to be on the 1 minute, but looking at the 1 minute and it's not any better, at least not on AQ. All right now, see, is I'm missing anything exciting? Uh, no, not really. Actually, the euro and the Dow gave cleaner looks than NQ's giving right now. Those have been good. Natural gas has been a great trade too. Not that I ever have a natural gas chart up, but maybe I should. Yeah, I wonder if they're going to delay it like weeks and weeks or just till next Friday, assuming the shutdown does end here in the next day or two. Yeah, we're not used to the slowness after this major volatility we've had the last week or so. Good job stepping back, knowing when to hold them, know when to fold them. Should I try another short here? Well, and again, I mean, this was a move down that I could have caught on the 1 minute, but it looks like it's going to already be done here on the 5. We'll see. NQ got down to its 100 EMA. We got about 7 minutes to the top of the hour. Yeah, gold, big move down there. This is why I'm starting to think gold might be a 1 minute chart play versus keeping NQ at a 5. Because if we look at gold here, I missed the move. Now I've also toyed with the idea of putting when I'm getting move up like that, and you see a candle like this, putting an entry, a limit order underneath that last candle at the very bottom. But here, so that was a huge move down, all within the 5 minute. On the 1 minute, you see here, it would have been a beautiful entry right there, and could have rode it all the way down. 3 minute chart. Well, let's look. Oh, look at that. 3 minute chart. Beautiful purple candle there. Entry would have got me like 12 points. Could have up to 15. That might be, maybe that's the ticket. I'll have to obviously play with it to, back test. But yeah, I like the way that's looking right there. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, what happened there? I mean, obviously, no matter what chart you use, you're not going to catch every move. Nice bounce here. And this would have been now. This is another entry that I've been working on. See how this comes down, and then you get this green candle that is not touching anything. It's floating. Well, above I call it floating. I'm not sure what you would call it there. Still floating, I guess. But you can see how that's leading to at least a 5 point win there, or just take it up to the 9. Use the 9. You don't need to hit big targets. And that would have been on a 1 micro 50, or on a mini, it would have been 500. Submerged. There we go. Yeah, the RSI is saying downward, but I think it's going to pull back first, just based on the RSI separation. It's fighting with the 100 EMA on the 5 right now. You can see the green line there. Yeah, breaks through that 100 EMA, continues down. Big move down there on gold. It's a whooshy whoosh. And the funky bunch. And see, that's one. I just looked at the 1 minute as well. That's one. No setup would have caught that move down on gold for me. But gold is now retreated here in the last 20 minutes or so by 32 points. No, wait. Yeah, 32 points. Silver and gold. Let's look. This is silver on the 5. It's also don't. Oh my God, that would been. Let's see. How many ticks is that? And look at how that gave me a great setup. Look at that beautiful. No, this isn't brown. I forgot to change the color. But let's see. So 300 ticks at $25 a tick. Anyone a math whiz? That should be easy, but early morning math. 300 times 25. That's a $7,500 move in about 5 minutes. That would have been beautiful. Beautiful. Gold just tried to bounce and failed. Here's NQ, the blue candle at here up at the top of the hour. I want to take this purple candle. But I don't like the wick on it. I gotta stop being so hesitant. I agree, Paul, but the other thing is that Moron expects Warsh to take his spot unless they can force Power Cook off the board of governors. So it's gonna be. It's not like they're. It's uh, Warsh and Moron are gonna be able to, you know, be there together unless they can find another opening. Hey Tris, how you doing? So we're continuing to grind it down here on NQ. It wasn't a whoosh like gold was. It's ugly no matter what time frame it's on. Hey Ace, how you doing? How's the family feeling? Oh yeah, Buddy Holly, definitely a good one. Glad to hear it's starting to improve for you, Ace. Gold coming down. We are heading toward the bell, about 16 minutes away. No RJ yet. Yeah, Paul's been an awesome addition to the stream. He's been here, I don't know, probably the last 6 weeks or so. But he's good at keeping up with news. He gives us the past news. He gives us a joke of the day. He's been a really He's become a very valuable member of MightyOxTrading. Yeah, I knew his real name. This is a beautiful move down on NQ that I just never trusted the signals on, but I should have. And there's gold with another whoosh down. Yeah, Samuel Clemens was his real name. I totally understand. I'm constantly uh, multitasking. It's the 100 EMA. Notice the 9 EMA changes color as well from white to blue. Uh, the the EMA changing colors, that one's available to everyone on TradingView. It's called. Give me a second. EMA or SMA slope indicator and alarm from Sanghuni. No. The green, there's a green to red. That's the 100, and the blue to white is the 9. It's two different EMAs on there. You were right on the green to red. Okay, I mean they are kind of close. I try to make the lines where they don't interfere too much and with the chart. So it's like I make them a little harder to see, I guess. Put it that way. I have not yet seen USC yet, Ace.
Hey everyone! It's time to gore the like button.
Little pop on both of them here. Pop gets knocked back down there. They knock the pop. Pop knockers. I have no idea what I'm talking about. And gold comes back. The bells indicate when the two lines on the RSI separate by 15 or more, indicating that I should start looking for a reversal. It's not something I use at the bell, but just let's see if I can find. I found a good places earlier. Like here, you see the bells here. I got that green candle, nice reversal. Bell here, beautiful purple. Bells here going up, purple, beautiful move down. Here, so on as that. So that's what the bells represent. Yeah, so far it seems good. I mean, I haven't taken a trade off of it yet, but I think I will after the bell. Once something sets up on it. Nice pop here on gold, though. I could have taken that. That was, you can see the bells led me to, and that blue candle. I should have taken it. There's no reason for me not to take that trade right there. I had four separate things telling me. I had the bells. I had the RSI got below 30. I got the blue candle, and I had the blue shaded area. So I had four indicators screaming at me. And it was loud too.
Two minutes till the bell.
For those of you who are new, I'm addicted to making AI videos, so you'll see a lot of those. Wow, IQ dropping hard here right before the bell. So maybe we won't burst above 26,000 today. We played above it a little bit here and there, but now it's retreating. That would been a great trade to take on gold. Bet. Bet, bet. Sorry about the yawn. I don't know why I'm yawning. You know, I streamed last night and I literally fell asleep less than 30 minutes after I ended that stream last night. Oh, I forgot the bell. So NQ does come down, including the break 25,700. I'm sorry, 25,900, not 700. That was a huge candle. uh, Gold heading back up. Big bounce. And back down. There's the break of 900 down to 892. Gold pulling back. Whoa. Holy Dow. Do I got the Dow anywhere? Now I need to get the Dow somewhere. That's a daily chart. That's why. Hold on. Look at the Dow. Popped up over 200 points, giving it back now, but what a pop. Russell also popped. Meanwhile, NQ still falling here. Well, bouncing back up to 900. Gold, big dump on this candle, down 20 points. Down 56 points on this 5-minute candle, opening candle. Down to 869. Still a dead fall. Dow just going absolutely the opposite direction up. You only missed one, and you can't even remember what I sang. Teo.
Hello, Teo.
Still falling. Down 82 points now. There's USC. Did I miss you coming in? That would be me. There's a now we're down 93 here, nearing 100. There's a Jake. There's an inside joke about pineapples here that I'll explain sometime. As you can see, the pineapples flying in the chat as well. Well, since I'm not getting any trade, we'll explain the pineapple. So the whole pineapple thing started here on Discord because I always make the joke, we don't allow talk about politics, religion, or whether pineapple belongs on pizza. And that started the whole pineapple joke, debate about the whole pineapple pizza thing. And then one day, USC, as lovely as she is, comes in and starts telling us about how an upside down pineapple on doors on cruise ships indicates that people were swingers, which none of us knew about, or at least we all claimed we didn't know about. And from there, the whole pineapple thing has just taken a life of its own, and there's jokes about it regularly, and it's just part of the MightyOxTrading family and lore now. You'll often see a hidden pineapple in some of the ads that and other things. We've also you'll see armadillos on a regular basis too, because that's just another joke we've run with. Like you can see at the picture at the bottom on the left hand side, there's an ox and an armadillo. They're trying to get into the government, but the government shut down. So yeah, it's just it's just something we have fun with. Yeah, USC's also told us about toad juice, which was interesting. So like I was saying last night, we're fun little group. We like to have fun while trading. Gold possibly setting up for an uppie here. Toe juice, yes. I'm gonna take a micro gold if this candle holds. Now it kind of touched the 9, so I don't know if I want it now. We'll see. It's okay. I understand, USC. I understand. NQ still falling. Down. Now we're looking to see if it wants to break 25,800. I also, Jake, occasionally break into song or song parodies that some people say they look forward to, and some people say makes their ears bleed. And that did work. I didn't take it, but it worked. Look at that. I got to start taking these dang trades. I have NQ here. Uh, Maybe found a bottom. Apple bottom jeans. Sorry. Wow, look at the way gold worked. That was an absolutely idiotic miss on my part. I got distracted looking at Discord for a second. Yep, NQ coming down as broken 800. Kind of bouncing on it a little bit. What a sell off here, guys. What a sell off. So Friday we thought the sky was falling. Someone pushed the sky back up yesterday, and now it's falling again. Should get a warranty on it. Wow. So about 10 minutes ago, I accidentally said NQ was about ready to break 25,700. I said, oops, I'm at 900. And now we're getting down to almost 700. This is a huge drop. We were down almost 300 points from the top. Nowhere close to a circuit breaker because we're only down. Remember, it rose up a bunch, so we're down less than 0.5% today. It's based on the closing price from yesterday or the settlement price from yesterday. So, if NQ rises 1,000 points, for instance, and then gives that all back, that doesn't trigger a circuit breaker. It's got to be from the point that it opened at. 7% I'm at, but most prop firms that have the rule in place put it at 5% because they don't want you to get caught in a circuit breaker. Dow still going up, although it's giving a little bit of a red candle now. But Dow just exploded. Opened at 420 and got as high as 767, so 347 points up. Tiny little green candle here on NQ. If it holds, we'll take it. We've bounced on NQ now from 723 back up to 775, so about 50-point bounce. And more. There's 800, break of 800. This is a 50-point candle. I have a 3-minute chart up, and that's a 50-some-odd point candle now. Yeah, it's about 50 points on the 5 as well. I prefer smaller reversal candles and the larger ones.
Order filled.
We're in 798 quarter. 2 micros. Struggling though at around 810. Nope. Not wanting to continue upward, go upwards here. It's back fighting with 800. Gold heading up. Nope, just can't find footing here.
Order filled.
Well, we got stopped out. That did not work. Meanwhile, gold gave me two chances to get nice wins, and I didn't take them. Looks like he's trying to bounce here again. If I had to stop at the right spot, I might not have. Natural gas running, silver. Wow, silver really took off. Dow's pulling back now, as is the Russell. Crude's up. Ultra bonds, but
Order filled.
I just accidentally hit a button. Luckily, it's only on 1 micro. Think it's gonna stop me out, which is fine.
Order filled.
Yeah. And you trying to get back down to it lows of 720. That just broke it down to 719. Five minutes until the top of the hour. And NQ hit 700 to the tick. And now breaks it. Wow, what a dump. We're down so far. I have a white line there that I have no idea what it's from. And down comes NQ. Gold. NQ now down 350 points from the high, or just about. No news, Ace. It was canceled because of the shutdown. I sent him home. NQ breaks 600. So we've seen a break of 900, 800, 700, and 600 this morning. Basically, NQ's trying to give it all back from yesterday. Russell giving it all back. Dow, big move back down. ES down to 69.73. Euro, big move down. Crude, big move down. Silver moving down. Natural gas even pulling back. When you give it away, it all comes back tenfold, they say. Hit 564, it's popping a little bit. Popping a big bit back above 600. Wow, PayPal. If you're anyone who's holding that stock, you're hurting. 3 hours ago, that stock was at 54.16. Now it's at 43.15. Lost $10 a share.
Order filled. Order submitted.
I missed the gold entry. I didn't have an ATM on it, so I took it off. This isn't good. Today's a fasting day. I'm already feeling hungry. Gold popping. Very nice pop. Gold maybe making a run toward 5,000. And he's still falling. It's gonna get up to 33 today here. First time we've been above freezing in like 3 weeks. Have you traded your TPT, Ace? Excellent. You should tell him to get one cheap evaluation from a prop firm to practice on. So he has skin in the game, but not risking a lot of his own money. Hey, Amar. Oh, if he isn't, I mean, if he's not putting in the work, then he's wasting your time. Good morning, Sid. What a wave we've seen in metals. TP for my bunghole. Till he does his homework, I'm not sure I'll continue to invest your time in him.
Order filled. Submitted.
Well, I have totally the wrong strategy gone on this. I don't know what the heck I'm doing anymore. Or long. And I went in with 2 contracts, only won at 1, but no, you're not bad mouthing him. I just hate. I mean, I hate seeing people that don't respect someone else's time. I mean, he's asking your help, but he's not willing to put in the work. So you know. All right, you're fine, Ace.
Order filled.
There we go. Target hit. 20 points on 2 micros. As gold comes down. And wow, comes right back down. Yeah, they're important in the structure of a house in case, something puts too much load. You know. Oh, we were just talking about because of this big move down on NQ, but nowhere near circuit breaker. Yeah, Dallas started ranging. It's home on the range. Home sweet home. No, that's what we were talking about. IMAD thought it was like from the high. Uh, you know, but it's based on settlement price from the yesterday. So it needs to go down 7% from yesterday's settlement price, not from any intraday high or low. I do have ES at its low a day, Ace. You sure you're looking at the right chart? And Q breaks 25,500 now. Got lucky on that long. Bounce here. Big old bounce. Huge bounce. More bounce to the ounces, they would say. Jerry, question for you. Where did that slogan come from? I've asked this before in the stream, but we've got new people here.
Order filled.
Where did the slogan "more bounce to the ounce" come from? Hey, JC. So more bounce to the ounce. Yeah. Yep, that's right, Paul. Basically, they're advertising that they had more sugar back when everyone thought the sugar was an absolutely wonderful thing. That's Coca-Cola. Amazing the amount of drinks back way back in the day that had things like cocaine and heroin and stuff in them. Trade's turning against me. It wasn't profit. Oh yeah, I remember New Coke. I've seen cocaine only once in my life. Someone I knew back in the day had bought a used car, and tucked in the seats was a packet of cocaine. It's a really small packet. The guy is a constable. And I think the other reason he decided to check, the car may have been bought from like a sale from where they seize assets. So I think that might have been the other reason he decided to check the car over real well, because he had like a 2 year old daughter, so he didn't want her finding anything that she shouldn't get into. Obviously. Oh, this trade's gone bad on me. When trades go bad. Oh, my trade's going back to good again. Come on, rise up. Rise up. You gotta be joking me here. Come on. Just do one of those nice little bursty thingies. Go playing around. Really? Well, I thought it was going to go my way. Now it's definitely not going my way. Yeah, Dow's still ranging. Russell's trying to peek up. ES also pulling back here. Euro pulling back. Back down to 25.5. Trying to climb back up. What ticker are you in that trade on, Sid? Oh, I hope it does pop back up for you because that'll also bring my NQ back up here. Let's see. There's a Tesla ticker. There's a Tesla chart. No? Uh, oh, you're short. Never mind. I apologize. Misread that. So, never mind what I just said. Yeah, it's not looking good. As I put my foot in my mouth, I apologize. Ouch. So I did something no one should ever do. Oh, I'm in this trade at 549 and I let it go 49, 59, 68 points against me. Now it's only one micro, but still not the best idea. But the trade just went green. Would I have ever done that on a mini? Absolutely not. Would I have done that on a funded account? Absolutely not. Looks like it does not want to give me my target, though. And now I'm back to red. Coming back down, so I'm going to get out. Ah, what did I do? What did I do? Ouch. Hold on. I accidentally re-entered a trade there. So I got out with a small loss. It's probably going to pop now. But I wanted to go down, so Sid gets his move. Yep, here it comes back. So I should have stayed in. but and we are coming back down, so I'm glad I got out. How's everybody else? Bright green or somewhere between? And here comes NQ back again, back again. So if I'd stayed in the trade, NQ would have hit my original target. Nice pop there on NQ up to 606. Gold with a pop as well. News coming out that they plan on ending the government shutdown soon might be driving this. Ouch, sorry, Sid. Nice. Yawning. Hey, you're amazing, Sid. Very amazing. Pull back on gold. Blue candle there on NQ, but That's an amazing fight back there, Sid. Great job. We have reached the end of our time together today, guys. Ended up slightly red. I'll work on that after the stream and after I go feed the kitties. Well, you're farming those dollars there, Sid. Anyway, we'll be back tomorrow, 8 a.m. Eastern Time, for some more great trading action. Thank you all for being here, and we'll see you then. Bye.